Hi, I'm Jane Esselstyn.
I'm Ann Esselstyn.
And today we're making crispy French fries.
That's the trick. That's the
crispy.
Trick. Oh.
We have made French fries in the past. We've made them in different ways. But the other day, I made them and they were crispy. And Brian and I were like, we were like wood chippers. Just, I guess the opposite of wood chippers. We were wood consumers. Anyway, I've recreated them today, and to do so, I had to put the potatoes in ahead of time, so bear with me while I explain it. I took a stack of potatoes, put them in the oven, 400 for like an hour and 15 minutes-ish, and then I'll show you how crispy they are.
When you take them out, the potatoes, should they be soft?
I'm going to talk about it right now. So when you open it up and you put it in,
Pre-cook them so they look like this. Crispy on the outside-ish, well done on the inside. This is kind of firm right here. A little bit, you can hear it cracking a little bit. So you know everything's going to have a crispy skin as you start.
So we're going to collect them in a bowl and let them cool for a while. So we're going to see you in a few minutes. We're going to do a couple exercises while they cool in the bowl. All right, these are cool to the touch. As you saw when I got them out of the oven, they were hot. Woo! Yeah, they're okay now. So you've got your knife there. And what I want to do is we're going to cut these into just like the small wedges. And here, I'll show you what I'm thinking, Mommy. Just cut them in half, and they usually have like a little, they've been cooking so long they get that little like river in the middle. Like, see what I mean? So I usually cut like thirds on all these. And what's so cool is that these are gonna, yeah, see, almost all of them have that sort of midline. And
you know what's so amazing is these are Yukon Gold.
Oh,
and there is just nothing. You really could eat these just like this. They're just so
good,
moist and just delicious.
And we've actually let these cool for quite a long time, so they're actually really cool to the touch. We did a lot of exercise. Again, there's this beautiful midline. I think it's just sort of like this. It's lost so much of its moisture, but the nickname, one of the nicknames for Yukon Gold is the butter baked in, as if it has butter baked inside of it because it's so moist.
I hadn't heard that, but I.
Oh yeah, the butter's baked in. Oh, look at that. See, it's just, you can just cut it right.
I love that river idea.
River?
Now, I'm doing fourths sometimes.
Yeah, it depends on the size. But I like how it kind of gives you a natural thing around which to slice. All right, so I'm going to grab a caraway pan. Oh, did we say caraway? Jane 10 for a discount if you want. We love our caraway. Okay, now here's where one of my favorite tricks comes in. Is I like to have onion powder, garlic powder flavor a little bit. So I put a little bit down on the.
I can't see any going out.
Because I always pour this over a moist steam, and it gets there. Now it's coming out. Can you see it?
I need it thicker.
No, you don't, because I'm going to put a little bit of everything. A little bit of garlic powder, just a little bit, because I'm going to put some on top. And then I have, there's like so many flavors, like everything but the bagel, and they have everything but the salt on the bagel. And that's what this is. I have it in here because the top fell off and into that. So now I have to have it in a bag, and I'm just going to put a little bit down, and then we're going to put a little bit on top. So let's just lay these out. And I do it on the side so that the already sort of cooked skin has a chance to really get dried out. So these, again, these are fully cooked. So basically all we're doing is crisping them now in the oven. And, it's at 350. It doesn't have to be at 400. We cooked them at 400, obviously, to bake the potatoes for a long time. I want to do it in lines if you can, just so we can fit them all. There.
Oh, that's a fat one.
Some of them are wide, some of them are short. And then again, like we did on the front, before we put them down, I'm going to put maybe another layer I'm gonna just sort of do a perimeter run here. Here's some
I can't
skin.
fit
That'd be
all
great.
mine in.
Yeah, we can. Always room. All right, so then we're gonna put another little like cha-cha of garlic powder.
More.
No.
Some guys didn't get a hit.
Those women are fine.
They didn't get a hit.
Those lassies are fine. They're fine because it's on the bottom. Go ahead and here. Just put it down anywhere. And then here, just gonna put a little bit of this. The reason I think that I'm like everybody is fine because the reason I eat French fries.
Because they're crisp.
No, the reason I eat French fries is why.
Well, it's because you put ketchup on it.
Yes, it's a vehicle for ketchup.
I've never, ever put ketchup on a French fry.
Oh, I love.
That's why I insist.
Look, this is like ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to put these in, and they're going to cook them until I check on them, which could be 15 minutes, 10 minutes, who knows what. But I put in
What degree oven?
350, just until it's done. You can go lower, you can go higher, but I'm going to put what I just made right here, because I made a small batch ahead of time, so we'd have some right now to show. So I'm going to do-si-do those out. I washed this last night, and I put it in the dryer. It's soaking wet on the inside. That's such a bad feeling. So these
Ooh, Jane.
I just made, yes. Don't those look great?
Oh, that is like heaven.
So I'm going to put these on for about 15 minutes. Well, you have to let them cool for a hot second. Is it crispy? You're blocking your mic. All we hear is you panting. I want to hear it crispy. It's too hot for me to eat. But this is what I envisioned it being, just like a big dish of fries and yummy, yummy in my tummy. Let's try another one and let's be crispy on the mic. Okay, Mommy? Grab a crispy one. I literally just drooled. Did you see that?
No.
And I'm such a wimp about temperature. Is it crazy? Okay. Wade made a good point. He said, Jane, this is so great because someone like me, I get potatoes, I use like 2 or 3 of them, and then the rest of them grow ear spikes and antennas and tendrils, and he throws them all away. Cook the whole sack of potatoes. And if you end up not putting them all in your French fries, then you save them the next day and you do, hash browns.
And the cool thing is, if you don't like ketchup on your French fries, you can dredge up all the little tastes in the bottom of the pan.
Wait, here.
Of course. I love ketchup too.
I know. That's why I went deep. Isn't that yummy? And you can get as crispy as you want. And the skin is your friend. Do you need another one?
Yeah.
The skin is your friend, because that's what gets crispy. The inside of the potato is soft, it's cooked through, it isn't deep fried, it's just already baked with the butter baked in, and then the crispy skin is great.
The whole
Wade's
point
going,
of
yes.
eating the potato is to eat the skin.
It is.
And this makes it
That's where all the
so
goodness
easy.
is. All right, we're going to keep having our little French fry fest, and he's probably going to have hot sauce on his. You're going to keep. I'm going to finish that whole thing of ketchup.
I'm going to keep dredging the pan.
All right. Well, hey, cheers. Go make your French fries.
Oh, I just got a piece of crisp skin.
You did. I heard it.
Oh.
All right. Bye-bye.